Alrighty, so in this example, we are sketching a graph of y equals 2x plus 8. Now, like we said before, we need 2 points in order to do this. And the first point is given to us for free with this y-intercept. And that's always the case for lines where we have the equation already. So c is equal to 8. What that means is the y-intercept is 8. So when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 8. So therefore, that point, 0, 8, exists on our line. Now, I'm not going to mark that onto the grid just yet because I need to know where my other point is before I sort of know what scale to use on that grid. So let's generate another point now. And the way that we do that is we choose any x value we want. We'll choose a reasonable one though. We're not going to sub in 1000. And then we see what y is equal to when we substitute that x value in. Once we've done that, we have an x and a y, and paired an x and a y makes a point. An x and a y coordinate is a point. So let's just choose our x value. Let's try x is equal to 3. So when x is equal to 3, my equation will say y equals 2, but instead of x, I now put in the number 3 in brackets, and then plus 8 remains the same because it's constant. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 8 is 14. And what I've seen now is that when x is equal to 3, y is equal to 14. So therefore, this point, 3, 14, exists on my line. So now that I've got 2 points, I can think about what sort of scale I need on my grid over here. And clearly, my x-axis has to go up to at least 3, which is not going to be difficult. But then my y-axis has to go up to 14 and even past it if I want to fit in a little bit more. So that means I can't just let every square in the y-axis be worth 1 unit. So instead, I'm going to make each square worth 2 units. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and then I'll stop here at 18. Now, like we said before, our x-axis, it actually doesn't really matter because we're only going up to 3. So let's just mark each one being worth 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll stop there because the rest of our graph won't fit on there. Now, this is my x-axis, like we said. This is my y-axis. I just need to make sure to label those. Now I can mark both of the points in. So 0, 8 I'll do first. So 0, 8 means x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 8. So that will be on the y-axis because it's the y-intercept, and it's a point existing right here. Now my second point is a point where x is equal to 3 and y equals 14. So x is equal to 3. I find that on my x-axis, and then I'll go up on my y-axis until I find the point where y is equal to 14, and that's here. So at this point, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 14. Now I'll just label both of these points before I draw my line in. So this is 3, 14, and down here this was 0, 8. Alrighty, now I've got 2 points, I'm finished. I just need to join the 2 points in a straight line. So I'd prefer to be using a ruler, but the nature of drawing on a tablet means I don't have access to one right now. So I've drawn up my line by connecting those 2 points, and it's the only possible line that straight line that could connect those 2 points. So I know I've done it correctly. Now I'll just draw some arrows on the end of the line here, which shows that just because the grid is ending doesn't mean the line is ending. It will continue upwards in this direction and downwards in the other direction as well. The only thing that's left for me to do now is on my sketch, I also need to label the line. So that's y equals 2x plus 8. So now it's finished. I've labeled both my axes, I've labeled all my points, I've drawn the line connecting those points, and I've labeled the equation as well.